Shalom. My hotel. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a contributor here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the broadcast today. It is my privilege, my bliss, and my honor to be with you today. I'm looking forward to our very brief war briefing today as we get ready to discuss. And I know I posted it at the last minute, later than I normally do. I almost didn't post it all. I'm thinking about not doing the post anymore because, it is what it is. But this is on my posting medium on my personal channel. You can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. I posted this today. This should tell you everything you need to know about the direction of today's war briefing, today's broadcast. Yes, beloved, we're going to discuss Shannon Sharp takes down little Tom Brady. And I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. But just a little bit of housekeeping as we do here. As you come in, please come in giving us the thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. I want you to know, beloved, that we have a store at shopfnq.com where you can receive all types of apparel, pro-Black apparel. You want to be sure to check that out as soon as possible. Upcoming this week, I have my 2-hour intensive special webinar, 2-hour intensive special master session. I know a lot of people, we call it mastermind, but this is going to be an amazing master session where I'm going to be dropping spiritual jewels that I have learned and am manifesting a secret of a divine secret about how we as women manifest. Sisters, you don't want to miss it. Guess what it's called? The secret money in your womb. Yes, yes, yes. The secret money in your womb. You heard me right. You don't want to miss it. Join today at FlyNubianMastermind.com. That's FlyNubianMastermind.com. I have done several 2-hour intensive webinars and masterminds, and they have been absolutely amazing. So be sure to let everyone you know. Brothers, if you're listening to me, I don't want you to tune out. I want you to sponsor your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, your niece, your daughter. Are you hearing me today? I want you to sponsor all some of the older girls and the girls, even some of the girls in the Girl Scouts. Somebody talk Black to me, because this is such important information. And men, if you sponsor the woman in your life, you will directly benefit from it. So again, join today and hurry. It's this Saturday. I didn't say that, did I? This Saturday, February 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. So it's on a weekend, on a Saturday. This Saturday, February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day, 2 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. FlyNubianMastermind.com. Sign up today. To my ClubVicki.com family, which, by the way, I'm having that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Those of you that are part of the ClubVicki.com, you get automatic access. So, beloved, if you join my Vicki Club for $1, you get automatic access. It's $1 for the first 30 days, and after that, it goes up. Very reasonable rate. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table is greater than me. And there is a such thing as the law of honor. When you invest in yourself, you won't regret it. When you put resources and sow, you reap. And it's the same with any area of your life. I don't care whether it's money, resources, whether it's showing acknowledgement and honor to people that are pioneers that have paved the way before you, whether it's an elder, an authority over you. When you show respect, when you show honor and you show acknowledgement, beloved, you get a blessing. There's no way around it. Shout out to those of you that are giving. Your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. Big shout out to my VHive that have been so consistent and such a blessing wherever I go in the digital building and wherever I am. You strengthen every platform, space, and place. Thank you all so much for your kind words. Yes, I'm golden today, living my life like it's golden. And thank you so much. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Be sure to like and share. Just so you know, beloved, YouTube's doesn't allow your messages to go through when you put 10, 15, 20 thumbs up, a whole bunch of gavels and a whole bunch of stuff. So just do maybe one or two and switch it up because the censorship, beloved, is real. So go ahead and just don't put too many of those because I want your comments to be seen. And I don't want you thinking that me, Vicky, have anything to do with, your comments not being seen or you being blocked. OK, these are some automatic things that different platforms are doing. Thumbs up, like and share. There you go, Spook TV. Now I can see you, Spook TV. Thumbs up, like and share. This is my dear brother. That's such a blessing. Okay, family, let's get right on into it without further ado because I don't want to be here all day long. So let's get right on into it. Now, family, I was given this information a few days ago, and y'all know how I do. I have so much content, and I have to pick and choose based on a number of things, what I discuss, how I discuss it. And I wanted to discuss this Shannon Sharpe back and forth with his co-host. Now, you all know I don't fool with sports like that, right? You all know that, I just, sports are almost just, like I said, a notch or two below a terrorist attack. So, I don't just really fool with it like that. Somebody talk black to me. So listen, so I had to do some little research on the show and not only look at the clips that I saw and more a longer clip, a shorter clip and all that. And then, of course, y'all know how I do. I found an article on the subject as well to get even more context. But figuring out who Shannon Sharpe has this sports show with. So I'm sure some of you all know about this John Edward, what is this, Skip Bayless II? It says he's an American sports columnist, commentator, and television personality. He is well known for his work as a commentator on ESPN2 show that he did, I guess, with Stephen A. Smith back in the day that ended a few years ago, where apparently now Skip has a show called Skip and Shannon Undisputed. How many of you all are familiar with this little, sports show? Yes, that's what it looks like. The title is Skip and Shannon. Are y'all familiar with this? Well, what I want you to listen to here, Nancy says I am. Okay, great. So what I want you to listen to here is Shannon Sharpe, of course, a very famous and well-known former football player and now commentator, has with his co-host, Skip Bayless. Okay, let me clear this off. So this is Shannon Sharpe. And of course, the other guy over there, little Tom. I know y'all think he's got it going on like a chicken bone, but I keep stuff in perspective while we're at war in this white supremacist war. So, I don't, God today, any success that America has anywhere, I give credit to black people. If you're in the vicinity, if you got more black players on your team, baby, just for the same reason that the white supremacists levels up in Wall Street, the same reason they level up in government, the same reason they level up in education, in the military, law enforcement, the domestic realm, international realm, and all areas of people activity. It has everything to do with black people. So whatever. Anywho, Shannon Sharpe. So Shannon Sharpe and his co-host, this older guy named Skip Bayless. I think that name Skip is really profound. This is a picture of Skip. That's Shannon Sharpe's co-host. I'm showing you this picture because when you listen now to the clip that I'm going to show you, because I'm not going to show the video, but I want you to know that this is who Shannon Sharpe's co-host is, and this is who's sparring on their show, right? So I want you to get ready. Excuse me. Let me clear that up. I want you to get ready to listen to this clip. Skip Bayless. Somebody say Skip. Somebody say, let's skip. Let me get my hammer. Y'all know we hold court today. Y'all know that the Vicky Show is the home of that what? The Vicky Show is what, family? The home of the what? Hand claps and gavel raps. I had this revelation on the gavel many, many years ago when I was meditating, many years ago, long before I came to social media. Some folks have mentioned there's some maybe court shows or something out here on social media. But baby, I know that we are the home, the trailblazers, the pioneers in more ways than one of the hand claps. Somebody talk black to me, and the gavel raps. Shannon Sharp. So y'all watch this today. Let's hold court. Vicky, get on to it. I'm not going to be here all day. I want to get ready for my clubvicky.com. I had a shorter show yesterday as well. So let's move on. Listen to this. Thumbs up, family. Be sure to like and share. We ask that you do that because we believe that it may help with the algorithm and drawing more folk into the broadcast. And as Black media members, we believe that as you do that, you're an extension of us and you help to elevate our voice. And our collective Black voice makes us to have a unified and powerful voice. Listen to this clip from a few days ago. Shannon Sharp sparring with his co-host, this older white guy by the name of Skip Bayless. Before I do that, you all know we believe in following the rules on Fly Nubian Queen, right? So I always like to give this disclaimer because even though it's not necessarily a requirement, baby, we like to cross our T's, dot our I's. People of excellence. Copyright disclaimer section on the 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Listen to this exchange they just had a few days ago about Black athletes having to take a stand and Tom Brady. All y'all out there excited about little Tom Brady. And I know you all are able to separate his little athletic abilities from all this other stuff. But, you know, I'm a divine feminine. I don't do that. I got to take this whole package in war. Somebody talk black to me. Here we go.
My thing is that Black athletes have always had to take a stance because we've always been disadvantaged. We weren't allowed to play football. We weren't allowed to play basketball. We were fighting uphill battles that Tom Brady and his people were never fighting.
No.
What you say?
So it's easy for him not to take a stand one way or another, but we don't have that luxury.
Okay, yeah, okay,
that's all I'm saying. I don't have like I said, his politics is his politics. There are certain things I disagree with President Obama on. There are certain things I disagree with a lot of people on. But what I'm willing to do is that if I disagree, I say I disagree with him on this. I still think he's great. I don't obfuscate. I don't just, well, you know, I just try to be a good person. I try to be good in my community. That ain't what I do.
I got it.
And all I'm saying is that the thing, we look at Tiger Woods. Look at how they did Tiger Woods.
I need y'all to listen real clearly and closely because y'all know how I do. Sometimes I won't let the whole video play and I'll interrupt it. I want you to listen to most of this little short clip, but I want you to pay close attention to the little older white co-host, Skip Bayless. Somebody say Skip. Skip, your name is prophetic. Skip needs to be Skip. Alvin Mitchell, don't put a whole bunch of thumbs up in because we can't see it. Just put 1 or 2 thumbs up, baby, because your comments are being blocked. Thumbs up, family. Like and share. Don't put 10 and 15 and 20 thumbs up. Just do 1 or 2 emojis, family. Thank you so much. I know y'all are trying to help, but I'm just trying to let you know. Somebody say Skip.
The mud. The man has
pay attention to his response, right? What did you say, Shannon?
Don't just, well, you know, I just try to be a good person. I try to be good in my community. That ain't what I do.
I got it.
And all I'm saying is that the thing, we look at Tiger Woods. Look at how they did Tiger Woods. Drug him through the mud. The man had an affair. Like Tiger Woods is the only man that
he had a whole bunch of affairs. But go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, how many times Donald Trump been married and divorced? How many? Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And they still love him. The evangelicals love it. I mean, 75 million people voted for President Trump. Everybody that voted for him isn't bad. They're not. I mean, Tom Brady is probably, I don't know him, but I don't think Tom Brady is bad. We just disagree. There are some issues, Skip. There are issues that I just think that when you see wrong, you just say that's wrong. Okay. That's all we ask Tom. We don't ask him to get out there and march with us, or donate with us, or do whatever he wants to do. But if you see wrong, say it's wrong. That's the thing. That's the problem that I have with him.
Okay, but does Robert Kraft and also Bill Belichick, do they deserve a pass on this front either?
No,
right?
No.
Right? They don't get held feet to fire the way Brady does.
Well, I think the thing is, had Mr. Kraft and Coach Belichick been wearing the hat, there might be a different story. They're kind of like behind the scenes, where like a lot of prominent black athletes have to be behind the scenes with Mr. Farrakhan.
Watch this. Oh, Lord. Y'all might want to share. Somebody say share. We're sharing and we're skip. We got to take a break and take a deep breath right there, because he's invoked something real powerful here. Shannon Sharp invoked a powerful something or another that the white supremacists like to inject and use as a litmus test. I'm not saying this because I'm some kind of blind and dumb and ignorant Farrakhan fan. Somebody talk black to me. The respect that I have for the teachings of his in the Nation of Islam is, and a lot of their teachings and so forth, beloved, has to do with the goodness of black people. Somebody talk black to me. You would be out of your mind to say, I'm just going to throw him away because he's a Muslim. You done lost your mind. You done lost your mind. Thumbs up, like, and share, family. Watch this. Vicky, let it play and then go on.
That's what you have to do, because you remember they was trying to cancel folks this summer. You remember Deshaun Jackson, Skip? Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he said something about what Mr. Farrakhan had said. You remember that? Now, Tom Brady, that ain't gonna ever happen to a white athlete.
Oh,
Lord. Okay, I got it. But Mr. Farrakhan's views are obviously anti-Semitic.
Listen to this older white man. I told you I'm going to go there on him in a minute. But I want you to listen to Skip. There's a reason why I say we need to skip. The universe ought to probably skip.
About President Trump. So anti-Semitic.
No, I got it. I'm just putting them in the same.
But my thing is with President Trump.
Now, let's talk about this. First of all, let's be clear, family. I have taught you that we're at war, and I have taught you that this dynamic of the changing of the gods. What have I taught you? When I say gods, I'm talking about what? One with force and power, right? The dynamic of Shannon Sharp and the dynamic, let me just pull this up. While I'm doing that, family, be sure to share. At the bottom of your screen, if you hit the button, you'll see a share button. Copy the share link and then paste it on your social media platforms. I don't care if you got 2 people following you. You don't know whose lives might be changed by listening to our commentary and to our show. Look, when you look, because I've taught you about this, when we're talking about the changing of the gods, look at the dynamic. That's the dynamic, the black-white dynamic, right? ESPN knows what they're doing when they have a black man and an older white man on the show going at it. They know that this drives up ratings. They know that when white men watch this show, it does something to them when they see a white man looking like he's taking charge and seeding their audience with all kinds of white supremacist red meat. They know what they're doing. They know that the reason why their show has any kind of life and is probably still in existence is not, number one, because it's a sports show. You know that a lot of white people are the biggest fans. Majority of the athletes in most of these sports, different sports that are the most popular, tend to be black, right? So white men like to vicariously, when they watch them, even though they can't stand them. Same with Jackie Robinson and all the other black players and stuff like that. The reason why they were trying to murder him and kill him and spit on him and to destroy him and stuff is because, and they still at the same time like to watch sports, is because they see this as like the modern gladiator. They try to see themselves vicariously gliding through the air and running the ball and moving in a manner in which they know they don't believe that they could ever do. They vicariously live through these black men, even though they despise them. The thing that gives them joy and the ability to press forward in sports is because their owners, God, today, their agents, they're their attorneys. Where y'all at? They're the umpires. They're the coaches. This is what makes them feel like that they got a stake in it, because they look like they can take credit for something. It look like they controlling the black power. God, today. Are y'all feeling me? So pay attention to the dynamic and pay attention to the changing of the gods. It matters in every area. Why? Especially in media. Because even though it's just sports, you got a whole lot of white men disproportionately tuning into the show as well. And they are feeling empowered, and it reinforces their subconscious of the lie of white supremacy. How many of you all know that I have taught that there's a truth of white supremacy, and then there's a lie of white supremacy? Is that right? I've taught you that there's a truth of white supremacy, and I've taught you that there is a lie of white supremacy. There is no area of people activity. There is no area of societal sectors where this dynamic, this black-white dynamic is not being played out. It does not mean that brown people, red people, yellow people, white people, however you characterize yourself, it does not mean they're irrelevant. And I shouldn't say white people, but red people, brown people, yellow people. It doesn't mean they're not irrelevant. It means that the black and white dynamic is really the most potent, because black folks are America's 466-year unfinished business. So when we find that these other groups and intersectional interests try to jump and butt in line, somebody say it's about the butting of the line. How many of y'all know I'm from Mississippi? So, you know, we went to my elementary school was an old school, older building, and they had an old school water fountain. And we would come from outside in the Mississippi heat and humidity. How many of y'all know Mississippi has some real, for real heat and some for real humidity? It's the sticky kind of humidity and heat all together. Some of y'all be complaining because you're in places with 95 degrees. And I'm like, just marry that with some disproportionate humidity. God, today. So when we would come from outside from PE, physical education, for those of y'all that don't know that, because I don't even know if little kids go out to play anymore and stuff. But anyway, like they used to. So we would come from outside from PE, you know, we would get in line, right? The coach would always have us get in line. Why? Because we were hot, and she knew that we needed to get us a drink of water. Or the coach, he knew that we needed to get us a drink of water. Somebody talk black to me. So yeah, we was getting a little drink of water and stuff. And when we would get in line, we would have to form a line to get some water. Now, what would upset the line? Watch this. I got to take y'all back because I'm 42 years old. So it's been 30 some odd years ago. 5th grade cut off elementary school the way I went to school. Watch this. Thumbs up, like and share, family. Watch this. Thumbs up, like and share. Are y'all listening? So the coach say, okay, she had the whistle, blow the whistle, whatnot. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony said, you unpacking and exposing. My God, today. Thank you, Queen. You're so welcome. You know that's what I do. And I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. All of you that are giving, thank you so much for supporting Black media. Now, watch this. So we would stand in line. The coach said, I want y'all to get in a straight line now. Watch this. We would get in line. Watch this. Now, we would get in line following the rules. There was order. There was a hierarchy, right? Watch this. The thing that would cause the line to erupt, are y'all hearing me today, is when somebody would butt in line. Lord have mercy. Y'all play too much. The thing that would cause the line to erupt is when somebody tried to butt in line. When somebody who was at the back of the line, let me get this hammer, tried to jump in front of the line. Because we hot and thirsty too. God, today, we've been in the line much longer than you. We was playing harder than you. We're the team that won, so we sweating hard. Our tongue is sticking out and everything. We doing extracurricular sweatage and all of that. And you want to just mosey on in here and bring your funny looking self from the back of the line to the front. Watch this. What we're trying to say to the other groups in America, baby, when we're Black first, it doesn't mean you're not thirsty. It just means, baby, that you at the back of the line, and how dare you jump in front of the line. Don't make me make the gavel dance. Don't put in the line. We've been in a 466-year line. We're looking at you like you crazy. We're looking at you like, what are you made up of to think that you have the right to do this? We're trying to say, Where is your sympathy? Where is your empathy? Where is your humanity to even feel comfortable sitting there saying the LGBT need all these benefits before black people do? Illegal immigrants who violated federal law to get here ought to be able to get some benefits and get executive orders on Joe Biden's first day in office before black people who bled, who died, who built the country, who did what no white supremacists could do on their own, which is why you stole our labor and stole us in the first place. Somebody talk black to me. Somebody talk black to me. Let me get back to this video. All of your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. Watch this. Watch this. But you're seeing this black-white dynamic play out in every area of people activity, including sports. Don't belittle this argument and what's happening, because what this white man is saying, Skip Bayless, is he's elevating the secret thinking of the white supremacists. And he's also seeding a lot of the white viewers that like to tune in to listen to sports. Now, I want you to listen again, and I'm going to get ready to give my commentary on the side, okay? Now, watch this. As I'm doing that, don't forget, this Saturday, all my ladies, this is a 2-hour intensive, exclusive master session. Go to flynubianmastermind.com to sign up for my 2-hour intensive mastermind this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Guess what it's called, ladies? The secret money in your womb. Lord have mercy. Baby, we're the divine feminine and we manifest differently. And I'm ready to drop some of the secrets of how we do that. Things that I have learned, even by trial and error, and me leaning upon some of the ancestors' insight and wisdom to drop some of these jewels. I feel like that when I moved into my 40s, I feel like that I'm just now moving into some of the greatest chapters, of my life and rediscovering some of our feminine powers. Thank you, Cece, for your gift. Bless you, Teacher Vicky. Thank you. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold, beloved. Nancy says she's ready. Oh, she's always ready. Miss Nancy's one of Fly Nubian Queens and Club Vicky's and the V-Hive's most faithful and ardent supporters. And we thank you so much. February 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern, the secret money in your womb, flynubianmastermind.com. Thank you so much, the V-Hive, for putting that information in there. Thumbs up, family, like, and share. Now let's go back to the commentary, and I want you to listen a little closer to what was said again.
Thing is that black athletes have always had to take a stance because we've always been disadvantaged. We weren't allowed to play football. We weren't allowed to play basketball. We were fighting uphill battles that Tom Brady and his people were never fighting. So it's easy for him not to take a stand one way. Watch this. First of all, when Shannon Sharp said that black athletes were fighting battles, uphill battles, that Shannon Sharp and his people. Now, what people is he talking about? Remember, this is Shannon Sharp's co-host, Skip Bayless. Somebody say Skip. This is Shannon Sharp. So when Shannon is saying him and his people, he's also throwing shade to his white co-host. Fool, this about you. This is an old man. Are y'all hearing me today? Thank you, Shalina, for your gift. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. She says, if you're serious about your spiritual life, don't miss the class. Oh, hail the queen. Oh, thank you, sis. I bow back to you. That's my dear sister and faithful, beloved spiritualist. Do y'all see that? So when Shannon is saying Tom Brady and his people, his co-host Skip is a part of the people. He's talking about the members of the dominant society. He's saying, Skip, y'all, you fool, you dummy, you listen. Tori, hey Miss Vic, I love your teaching and your fire. Oh, by the way, I'm single. Well, bless your heart, beloved. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. But we don't have that luxury. Okay, yeah, okay, that's all I got it. I don't have like I said, his politics is his politics. Mm-hmm. There are certain things I disagree with President Obama on. There are certain things I disagree with a lot of people on. But what I'm willing to do is that if I disagree, I say I disagree with him on this. I still think he's great. I don't obfuscate. I don't just, I just try to be a good person. I try to be good in my community. That ain't what I do. I got it. And all I'm saying is that the thing We look at Tiger Woods. Look at how they did Tiger Woods.
Listen to what Skip says when he talks about Tiger Woods. Now, let's be clear. I said, let's be clear. I don't fool with sports, but I know this much about the Tiger Woods case that took place years ago. When Shannon Sharp says, look how they did Tiger, who is he talking about once again? Who is the who? Who's the who? Who's the who? Who the who? Who is the who? Who the who? Who the who? Who is the who? The who? The who? When Shannon said, look how they did Tiger. Shannon and I already said Tom Brady got a luxury, him and his people, that the black athletes don't have. We know that him and his people include Skip, his white co-host. Who is the who that Shannon said, look how they did Tiger now? Who is the who? That's right, CC. Y'all tell me, who is the who? That's right, knowledge. It's the whites. It's who? How many black folks did y'all see digging up women that Tiger Woods slept with? Now let's ask yourself a question. Is that against the law? It may be against a spiritual law, but since when did anybody in Hollywood, arts and entertainment, and the sports world start caring about who was having affairs and stuff? I'm just trying to make sense of it all. What had happened was it was a whole bunch of white people that was jealous and mad as hell. That they know that whenever you let black folks in any environment, I don't care if it's STEM programs. What is STEM? STEM. What's STEM, family? Isn't that science? Y'all help me. Technology, right? Is it engineering? And M for mathematics, right? If you let black folk in, you level the playing field. We have the resources we need and the proper teachers and people that are adept at knowing how our brilliant brains work. We will take over. You do understand that most of the inventions that are in existence, including the inspiration for a lot of the internet and the computer, y'all play too much. We're not just talking about back in the day. We're talking about today, God today. Were invented by or inspired by or stolen from God today, black folk. If you put us in a STEM environment, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, if you put us in media, if you put us on television, if you put us in any sports field, if you put us in I don't care where it is, if the playing field is level, we gonna dominate. So one of the sports that they made sure no black person could get in was what? Golf and tennis. Two of the lily whitest, that's from the dictionary, not the dictionary. That's from the dictionary, not the dictionary. Two of the lily whitest sports was tennis and golf. So the white boys got mad and said, hey, y'all got boxing, y'all got football, y'all got basketball, y'all got baseball and stuff. Y'all got all of this stuff where you just stand out. Even when we in there, even if it's a few of us in there too, y'all still stand out like regular. Tom Brady is an anomaly. And the only good that a Brady is because black folk exist too on the team. I don't never give one individual member of the Diamond Society credit. Y'all play too much. Lisa, you are the great teacher who inspires us every day. Oh, thank you. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold, and thank you for your kind words. Watch this. Watch this, family. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, family. Hit that subscribe button, dear family. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. I'm so excited because I am just amazed that I hit 31,000 followers on Instagram. Y'all know I am not technologically savvy. I probably need to quit speaking that and pretend like I am. But I am so honored. And my little Twitter page is growing. Thank you all so much. You can follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky, my last name first. My name is spelled V-I-C-K-I. I do not have E's in my name. My name is not short for Victoria. My mother said I did not look like no Victoria. She kept it simple. My name is Vicky. My mama don't complicate stuff. I don't have 2 K's in my name. And I don't have any Y's in there anywhere. It's so simple. Vicki. Follow me at Vicky X Dillard on Instagram, okay? Thank you so much. Now watch this. Let's go back.
Drug him through the mud.
Hold on.
The man had an affair.
Watch this. He was talking about, hold on, Tiger, right? And I was saying right before you listen to this, that 2 of the lily whitest sports is tennis. Excuse me. This is Veloxygen for medical reasons, family. I beg your pardon and thank you so much for your patience. It's golf and tennis, right? So when one black person eat through, because I did some research on one of the golfers back in the day, and I found out it was a brother back in the day that was tearing up white people left and right, and all kind of stuff on the golfing. What do y'all call it? Y'all look, I almost said the golfing field. God today. Not the golfing match, not the golfing field. What is it called? Whatever the golfing thing is. Somebody said hockey too. Yes, we invented hockey. Y'all play too much. Look up the brothers and stuff out there in Canada too that did had a similar form of hockey out there. Y'all listen to this. So we eat through in tennis. Green, thank y'all. Help your sister out. I know I'm talking to the most intelligent black people on the planet. And I know my limitations. God, today. Yeah, somebody said golf course and somebody said the green. Thank y'all. So out there on the golf course and stuff. Yes. So we let some of our people, a few black folks, eat through. And what do we do? What do we do when you put us in the liliest of the whitest of the liliest of the whitest of the liliest of the whitest environments? We end up coming out there taking over. So this was a thorn in the side of the white supremacists that was watching Tiger Woods. So when they exposed Tiger Woods indiscretions and stuff, truth is a dish best served cold. All right, Black Cobra, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Watch this. The media, who's the media? The white media was the ones that was putting it out there. How many of y'all saw any black people out there talking about Tiger Woods affairs, extramarital affairs? We knew that that's crazy to do because it's the norm for a lot of, especially white folk that do stuff like this too. It wasn't, so when, let's listen. Let me go back because you might have forgotten what he's saying here.
Well, you know, I just try to be a good person. I try to be good in my community. That ain't what I do.
I got it.
And all I'm saying is that the thing, we look at Tiger Woods. Look at how they did Tiger Woods.
Once again, when he said, look at how they did. One of the, who is they? It was the white supremacists on television that was trying to highlight that. One of the ones that we know that didn't help the situation and it helped to foment it and make it worse too was who? Skip Bayless. Shannon Sharp's little white co-host. Y'all know they helped to join in too when this stuff came out about Tiger Woods. Tiger didn't murder nobody. And y'all help me with this too. Wasn't it Tiger Woods' white wife from, where was the girl from? Australia? Y'all help me. Wasn't she from down under? Please, Sam, family. Y'all know I don't fool with sports. Please, the most intelligent black people, please help me. Wasn't Tiger Woods' ex-wife from somewhere down under a for real deep, for like a really Caucasian lady? Somebody said Norway, Sweden. Okay, watch this. We know she was deep. White lady. And somebody just said she was a waitress. Watch this. And a nanny. Here's Becky. Watch this. Help me with this. Because I might have my facts messed up. I did my little research real quick on this subject. I didn't go back on her, which I should have. Did she try to kill Tiger? Is it just me? Y'all, please, God, today. Where am I? I'm waiting for y'all. I'm for real. I'm finna look at the chat right now. I'm finna look at the chat. Did this Nordic lady, this nanny, this Nordic nanny, that's what they call some of them, I think. I'm looking in the chat. Didn't she try to literally kill a tiger? Somebody said she sure did, didn't she? Didn't tigers ex-wife literally, watch this, didn't she try to kill dude? Where they do that at? Didn't his Becky try to take him out? I just need some assistance with this. So I'm looking at a piece right now written by Paul Thompson that says it's being billed as the inside story of the car crash that led to Tiger Woods' fall from grace. Where is this at? Talking about plastic surgery he underwent to cover up injuries that he sustained. Watch this. It says, when his wife, Ellen, E-L-I-N, or Elin, however you pronounce it, allegedly struck him in the face, here we go, with the 9-iron golf club after a row over text messages. Now, I thought that when you do stuff like that, the charge is supposed to be filed with the people that try to kill you. Because Tiger wasn't trying to kill her. She got a big, fat, juicy, black bag, black and green bag. Are y'all hearing me today? Yes, she did. She got a big old juicy fat black bag and tried to kill him. And there was no charges. Becky came out like the victim. The media tried to make Tiger into some kind of a monster and animal for something that the people at the networks that was showing the video that was covering it, the people at the networks who are responsible for their little reporters covering the story, you know they cheating, and they not cheating. Some of them was acting like some of the ones that's out there that claim to be a heterosexual with wives and stuff. Did somebody say Gillum? But we talking about members of the dominant society. They out there going all kind of ways, faking the funk, pretending they one thing and they really something else, and down low and stuff. We found out that there's people all in Hollywood that's just not about the down low and stuff, and that's really bisexual and stuff and doing extracurricular activities on their little wives and stuff. But some of them we found out have entanglements with babies. Somebody tell the truth and shame the devil. Isn't that the truth, family? So how is it that all the people, that all the drama that came out now to where they ain't just fooling with grown-ups, men and women, but we're finding that they have some connections to the exploitation of our babies. But we talking about Tyler and some extramarital affairs and this Nordic nanny who tried to kill him. Y'all know when it comes down to white supremacy, I'm not finna cry no river for no lady undergoing. I'm not, girl, if you talking about a sister, maybe a different story. But I just can't. Do I have an opinion on whether or not on him cheating? I don't have no opinion on that. Thank you, Mr. Bridges. I bless your gift. He said that word. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Like and share, family. Sisters, those of you that are tuning in, and brothers, I have an upcoming 2-hour exclusive master session this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Somebody make sure you make a note. FlyNubianMastermind.com. If you got your babies watching and y'all send me messages all the time, some of y'all I had a few, more than one. I can't remember how many testimonies where women would message me and tell me that their little 2-year-olds or their little infants, they're little, not infants, but old enough 2-year-olds that have hammers. And when the Vicky show come on, y'all get them ready with their little hammer. I've had someone send me some coin in the mail, and she sent me her testimony about how she loves this show and a bunch of wonderful things that she said that helped to bless her life. She says she's ordered her a gavel for her house. Y'all play too much. Y'all say stay tuned. I'm working on something this year for some Vicky products. So y'all stay tuned for that and everything for my Beehive and stuff. Y'all hold on. Just give me a minute, okay? So it's such a blessing. But if you're listening to me right now, I want you to repeat after me because I want you to remember this. FlyNubianMastermind.com. Get your babies. FlyNubianMastermind.com. FlyNubianMastermind.com. Sign up today for, sisters, watch this, the secret money in your womb. The secret money in your womb. I'm going to drop some gems. It's going to change the trajectory of your life if you implement those things that I teach you and if you're consistent with it. The secret money in your womb. Go to flynubianmastermind.com. Get your babies to make a song about it so you don't forget. Hurry today. Men, if you're watching us, sponsor a Girl Scout troop to come. Sponsor the woman in your life, your fiance in your life, the girlfriend in your life, the daughter in your life, the stepdaughter in your life, your daughter-in-law in your life, your niece in your life. flynubianmastermind.com. This Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Hurry, 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 hurry. It's going to be off the chain. Thank you so very much. Somebody just said, secret money in your womb. Where? None of you got to sign up for the show. I don't worry about people who don't have access and a mind and an understanding for higher knowledge and information. Concepts that are foreign to people that are used to thinking on a lower level or one track. No disrespect. I don't worry about that. People that want to go to another level and be introduced to new gems to implement in their lives so that they can experience a supernatural existence. I'm only talking to them. The mockers ought to be careful. And I'm just going to leave that at that. flynubianmastermind.com. Just thought I would put that out there. Vicky, get back to the video. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, like and share. Listen. Let's listen.
That ain't what I do.
I got it.
And all I'm saying is that the thing, we look at Tiger Woods. Look at how they did Tiger Woods. Drug him through the mud. The man had an affair. Like Tiger Woods is the only man that
he had a whole bunch of affairs. But go ahead.
Listen to what Skip, the older white dude, said. He had a whole bunch of affairs. Fool, all y'all have affairs. With all kind of people and genders. Different kinds of people. Like that meant something. Bill Clinton had an affair. Meghan McCain's daddy was a serial cheater. Y'all war criminal that you celebrate? Talk about was such a patriot. He was a serial cheater. Meghan McCain is the product of one of the women that Meghan McCain's daddy, John McCain, cheated with. She's the product. She's the thing that came out of the woman, John McCain's first wife, who endured a car accident, injuries, sicknesses, and held on for his funny-looking self while he was over there in Vietnam doing God knows what. He gave her the middle finger, cheated on her more times than the world can count, and y'all call him a patriot. You look at Cindy Kane, rich Cindy Kane, who he married to, and you pretend like his whole life didn't exist. Every person that white folk in America that call themselves patriots, when you talk about the founding fathers, you're not talking about the black men and the black woman that built the country. You're talking about mostly white men who were rejects from Britain, who were killers, pedophiles, racists, slave holders, kidnappers, sodomizers, and everything else terrible in between. You guys who celebrate your founding fathers were messing over children. They were raping babies, slave children that were not adults. You call them your founding fathers. And a majority of those that signed the Declaration of Independence were slaveholders. If you don't go sit, you're funny looking step down. That's why I tell those of you silly looking Negroes, when they was trying to dog out our brother, Marion Barry. Y'all know I talk about Marion Barry all the time. I don't give a doggone about no Becky trying to set him up over some crack. He was giving black folks the bag as mayor. He was one of the few black politicians that when he got behind enemy lines, he gave them other groups some stuff too. He gave the LGBT a little something, but he hooked up the black. He made more black entrepreneurs, more black millionaires to level up. He made sure that when he got behind and got some power, he told and gave all the secrets to help his people. So that's why you can't say nothing to me about him. I don't care nothing about no Becky, no crack, and no nothing and stuff. I'll be like, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Beg your pardon? Come again? Thumbs up, like, and share.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times Donald Trump been married and divorced?
What did you say? What did you say? Donald Trump, because he's sitting there talking about who? Tiger Woods and extra manifest. At least Tiger Woods wasn't accused by almost a couple dozen women of rape and this credibly alleged rape allegations. One of the credible allegations comes straight from his first wife, who said in a legal deposition under oath that her own husband raped her. We've got Donald Trump on audio video saying how he grabs a woman and he used a disrespectful, the P word, by her private parts, not because they gave him permission. He said he gets away with it because of who he is. We don't have to take none of Trump's accusers' word for it. We can just take Trump's word for it. So forget that Trump has never met a wife he hadn't cheated on. Much of the cheating that was done, Trump actually impregnated so many women that he's paid for nearly a dozen women he's knocked up to get abortions. So on top of the cheating is the least of Trump's worries and problems. On top of Trump's cheating, he's accused by multiple women of rape, food, and sexual assault. Right? And what did y'all do? Did y'all banish Trump? No. The most whitest of the Christian of the alleged people came around saying he the man of God. They said that the cheating, lying, literal son of a Klansman, racist, credibly alleged rapist, and admitted sexual assaulter, terrible businessman, thief. They said that's the man of God. The people came out and said Trump is a man of God. They said all that, the racist, the rapist, that's a man of God. They say he look a whole lot like the founding fathers. He our hero, fool. He steals people's money and resources, starts fake schools, have fake businesses, hate black people, pays millions of dollars back him and his daddy's business for discriminating specifically against black folk. My God, that's a man of God. That's Jesus, right? Man, that's Jesus. Dang near, almost. That's the man of God. What about, oh, that's his past. We don't hold his past. Well, what about what he said while he was in office when he was calling black folks sons of bees? What about the fact that he called black nations and stuff asshole countries? What about the staff that came out and his own family member, his literal family member, his niece came out, he said he racist, he's this, family member came out, family member, the family. One of the family members that's suing him because he done stole the family member's alleged inheritance money. The Trump's own, they said that's a man of God. But Tiger could have had even more black support if he didn't take his stupid self out there talking about he's cobbler nation. Y'all remember his funny looking self? Let me help y'all. Tyler's daddy was black. Y'all remember seeing the pictures of his daddy before he died, right? His mama was Asian, right? Tyler was asked about his heritage, who he is, his identity. I'm cobbler nation. Watch this. That's how Kamala do. Kamala denied her blackness until she's running for political office. And you funny looking people out there talking about, y'all don't believe she a black woman. Fool, she don't believe she is, dummy. When she needed the votes and the sorrows, dummy, that's when she started claiming that piece of her. Black folks claim everybody automatic. It's when you start showing signs of the middle finger, I don't want y'all, and y'all stinking, I don't want you to touch me with your pandemic of black. That's what we're trying to say Kamala did. And notice she got an Indian heritage. He come out talking about he's some cobbler nation. Fool, how did they treat you? Did the media treat Tyler like a cobbler nation? Whatever that is. I'm talking to some intelligent black people today. Thumbs up, like and share. Family, don't miss my show. I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNewBigQueenTV.com. Set your alarms to know Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Your sister Vicky is live. Whether I'm announcing it or not, whether I do whatever or not, I know, like I said, I barely posted my post, and I'm thinking about stopping putting the post on my personal platforms because I'm not even sure if it's even worthwhile or effective. But you guys let me know if you like for me to keep the posts coming. But family, how did the media treat Tiger like a combination? Or did they treat him like a black man? That's just a side note. Keep listening.
Yeah. And they still love him. The evangelicals love it. I mean, 75 million people voted for President Trump. Everybody that voted for him isn't bad.
I don't know about that. Now, I know, so again, if you black and you was trying to teach the Democratic Party a lesson and you was rebelling, okay, I may give you a pass. Everybody else, you don't get no pass. I don't care who don't like it or lump it. You cannot justify, well, I went on ahead and voted for Trump because of the taxes. That overruled racism and murder and calling black folks sons of bees. That overlooked his corruption, his immorality, you overlooked that Trump that. Did that trump that? Now, y'all know I certainly don't stand for no Jim Crow Joe Biden. I give him this work, baby. But I'd be doggone if I didn't give Donald Trump the same work. Y'all share. Like. You got to be out of your mind.
They're not. I mean, Tom Brady is probably, I don't know him, but I don't think Tom Brady's a bad. We just disagree. There's some issues. There are issues.
That's the only place I disagree with you, Shannon, on. I think Tom Brady is terrible and horrible, just like I do any other person that's in a privileged position like Tom Brady. He ain't got no business being in the first place unless he was around all that black masculinity and in the presence of black gods and energy that he's benefiting off of. He's a horrible, terrible person, and I'm going to tell you why more in a minute.
Just think that when you see wrong, you just say that's wrong. Okay. That's all we ask Tom. We don't ask him to get out there and march with us,
okay,
or donate with us, or do whatever he wants to do. But if you see wrong, say it's wrong. This
is why he's terrible. White people know how to stay on code. Tom Brady was out there with Trump, not because he's some idiot that wanted tax breaks and stuff. This fool was reinforcing white supremacy. You funny looking Negroes, when white people start to attack your black leaders and black people you love, you run for the hills. White people embrace each other when you call Trump the son of a Klansman that he literally is, the racist that he is, the liar he is, the credibly alleged rapist that he is. When you call Trump what he is, y'all white people embrace. Black folk are the only one that run because white folk told you to run. And that's why I don't have respect for some of y'all. Your members of the dominant society don't run nothing over here. We are uncheckable. You can't email us what I say without having your tuxedo on. You better look like a debutante, sis, Karen, if you want to even email Vicky about a podcast or an interview. You better make sure that your mortgage is paid up before you call me. You better make sure that your car has been washed in detail. You better make sure that while you're emailing me, that you done brushed your teeth and took a bath and shaved. You better have your hair done and just left somebody's nail salon. And be sure to get your toes done too. Oh, just to email me. Did y'all hear what I said? That's what this life is about. Why T.I. and Killer Mike and Roland Martin slobbering over white Jane Elliott, the older white lady that go around talk about racism. But the moment we talk about what? Reparation. Boy, talk about reparations with the white liberal, the white Republican, and the white independent. Boy, that's the thing that's going to bring them all together. White folks stop all they fighting, they white on white beefing, they stop it and bring up some reparations, they all get on code. You had Roland, Killer Mike, T.I., these are high profile black folks, there's many others, that kept inviting this white woman to the barbecue. And she come dressed in sweats, no makeup on, looking totally unkempt. Black folks dressed up, got this white woman on there. Y'all excited because there's somebody white admitting white supremacy exists. I get that. But Negro, y'all give her disproportionate praise and glory. The black folks that embrace Jane Elliott, ooh, thank you, Spirit. You funny looking Negroes, you high profile Negroes that embrace that old white lady Jane Elliott, gave the middle finger and no attention, most of you, to the great doctor, honorable, and legend, physician, our sister psychiatrist, our great mother. Would you like to guess? I don't want to just call any and everybody out about this. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Should I say it? Her book, The ISIS Papers, The Keys to the Colors. You funny looking Negroes didn't bring Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, who used all of her scholarship, intelligence, her literal expertise, and her large clientele of white patients, I should say clientele, her large group of white patients to come to the very righteous and prophetic and accurate conclusion about the fear of white genetic annihilation amongst white folk. You guys didn't bring her on. Y'all don't quote her like you do Jane. Talk about that. Because you don't want to upset your white zaddy and Miss Ann. Anthony, sis, you are absolutely on fire tonight. That's all I know, beloved. Thumbs up, like and share. You didn't embrace our elder, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, like that. But you funny looking high profile Negroes out there talking about this white woman is some kind of hero. And then I did a fire show on your little Jane Elliott. And I knocked her off that altar as hard as I could. I snatched that Karen off the altar. Threw her down. I'm talking about not literally. Funny looking self. Black woman tell you the truth about your open enemy. And you all, don't nobody talk about hell her in the same way. But this white woman admits that white people are crazy and racist. But then we brought up reparations. I did that show. I showed y'all that interview in that podcast. When the brother asked her, and that brother was, boy, I love that black brother. That podcast when the brothers were saying to Jane Elliott, they brought on the show. They said, what about reparations? She likened black folks wanting reparations to the white supremacists. Did y'all know that? That white woman went from white people as the white supremacists and white people to telling us, comparing us to the white supremacists for wanting reparations. Keep liking and sharing.
That's the problem that I have with him.
Okay, but does Robert Kraft and also Bill Belichick, do they deserve?
Watch this. Now here, Shannon Sharp is eloquently and accurately and with precision exposing the racism that is Tom Brady. Even though he said it his own way, I'm telling you what it is. He's exposing the racism that is Tom Brady. Wait a minute, we get to the point in a minute. And Donald Trump. Watch what his co-host, Skip Bayless. His name ought to be Skip Baseless. Your existence is baseless. You should have been skipped. God, today. They should have skipped you from the show, skip you from existence, mom and dad and them. You that one child they should have left at the store and forgot. Shout out to you, Doris Muhammad. She said socks and sandals. Thank you, Doris. Let's shout them out. Socks and sandals. My sister, I don't know, did you watch my show? This was from, last year. See, I love it when people keep up with what the Vicky Show is doing. That's the name of the podcast, Socks and Sandals. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. That's the podcast. Y'all look up the podcast. It's a brother, Socks and Sandals podcast. He brought on Jane Elliott's little lily white self. She was talking strong about the white supremacists. She's an old white lady. She was calling them white supremacists. She was saying they was wrong. She was saying how they messed up history. Y'all, she was knocking them out. She was in the ring knocking out the white supremacists as a white lady. Watch this. That brother said reparations. She said, she got hostile. She started stuttering, and she likened us to the white supremacist. I told her, y'all like them old Karens too. That's how you know y'all ain't even worried about what Karen looked like or what she bring or doesn't bring. Karen, Jane Elliott is an old Karen, and y'all was giving her all the glory, honor, and praise. She the female Messiah for y'all. Thumbs up, like and share. Let me get back to this video. He getting ready to give him the done dot in a minute. Before I do that, all of you that are tuning in, please make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to set your clocks to know that Vicky Dillard is here Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time is where you can find me right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Typically, beloved, also follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. And sisters, where are my ladies at? I want every lady. Don't come by yourself. Come with your daughter. Come with your stepdaughter. Come with your daughter-in-law, as some of y'all call them. Come with your niece. Come with the Girl Scout troop. Come with your sorors. Come with everybody that's in your sphere of influence. Somebody talk black to me. I'm doing a 2-hour exclusive webinar this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing it on a Saturday to make sure that you all can come. This Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, called The Secret Money in Your Womb. Women and men are different, and we manifest different. And I want to talk to you about some of the gems and the secret that's within you. It's going to be hot. I believe that if you tune in, I believe if you come and you make the very meager investment in yourself, honey, some of y'all pay more to go to this thing. Y'all pay more to get your nails and toes done for this. I can assure you, for most of y'all, if you get your nails and toes done, the cost of coming to this event is less than that. If you're getting the nails and toes, sis, this cost for this is cheaper than that. Talk black to me. To get this revelation, FlyNubianMastermind.com. Join today, this Saturday. I bless all of your gifts 1,000-fold. She said, we have to overhaul our empathy and love for whiteness. It is detrimental to our people. Ain't that the truth, beloved? And again, this has nothing to do with hating white folks. I don't teach hate. I teach black love. The person that's guilty interprets me saying black first and black self-interest first as hate. That proves something's wrong with you. Your mind is off. Somebody talk black to me. Watch this. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I bless.
Just say that's wrong.
I bless all of your gifts 1,000-folds for giving it. Listen to this part, y'all. Here we go.
Okay. That's all we ask Tom. We don't ask him to get out there and march with us,
okay,
or donate with us, or do whatever he wants to do. But if you see wrong, say it's wrong. That's the thing. That's the problem that I have with him.
Okay, but does Robert Kraft and also Bill Belichick, do they deserve a pass on this front either?
No,
right?
No.
Why are you sitting there talking about them, fool? This is what I wanted to show you. Here he is. This is how you know Shannon did such a good job and left the white supremacist his little co-host, Skip, baseless. Skip's existence baseless. That's his name. Some of y'all call him Skip. What I say his name was. But what is it? I told you the forgettables. I literally forgot the man's last name. This is proof of the forgettableness of it all. Skip Bayless. His name is Skip Existence Baseless. His real name is Skip's Existence is Baseless. But for short on TV, they call him Skip Bayless. Okay? Thumbs up, like and share. Thumbs up, like and share. I'm talking about his existence on the show, family. Thumbs up. Don't twist my words. Watch this. He's so effective, Shannon Sharp, in exposing the white supremacy that is clearly within Lil Tommy. what's his boy name? Tom Brady. Little Tommy. I don't call him all. I call him Little Tommy. Little Tom. He clearly exposes Little Tommy and Trump. It was so powerful that his white co-host deflects and starts talking about somebody else. Ain't that something? Isn't that something? What are we sitting there talking about Kraft and other folk for? Should they get this is what the white supremacist does. And this is a trick. This is what some of y'all do. The moment you start talking about the sickness and the power of the racism and the corruption and the white supremacy that is Donald Trump and the people that vote for him, what do y'all say? All 72 people that voted, 72 million that vote, all of them can't be racist. That's a deflection. And you help them to make an excuse for their own decision. Just like instead of dealing with the substance of what Shannon Sharp was talking about, he deflects to what should Kraft them. When you go to Kraft them, that means it's a whole lot of y'all that's racist and wrong too. By bringing them up, you're not only trying to deflect, but you're trying to gain sympathy. Ooh, that's good, Spirit. When he was bringing Kraft and them into it, that's him trying to gain sympathy for the white supremacists. I don't see none of them different, whether you got a suit on or a hood or a MAGA hat. I don't make no distinction on you white supremacists or a black robe or a blue uniform. I'm your mama. And I want all white people out there to know I don't just go around born to hate y'all. The stuff you do put you in that category for a lot of people. I ain't saying I hate all of y'all. I'm saying that in order for you to stay on our planet for an extra couple weekends, I'm talking about universally and spiritually, because don't nobody black put their hands on y'all in big numbers like y'all do. I'm saying there's an order where the scripture says there's a changing of the gods. I'm saying that if you want to stop y'all's numbers from decreasing naturally, remember Joe Biden told the black civil rights leader, the fake legacy civil rights leader, Reverend Al Sharpton, and them the other day. Remember that leak tape a few weeks ago? What did Al Sharpton, what did Joe Biden say to them? He says, we're doomed. That the country will pretty soon be what? Minority European. In other words, minority white. This is the concern concern amongst a lot of people in the dominant society. I don't hate none of y'all. I'm telling you the truth to let you know you're not going to be able to stay on our planet longer by killing us off, because there's a universal order that will shut that down. And that's what you're seeing. Don't you know that the ancestors and that the universal order and that the Most High will allow you to destroy yourself like y'all doing to your own government before he lets you take out every black person? They're finding that your birth numbers are decreasing, your death numbers are increasing. And it's not because nobody black is taking you out in large numbers. To help slow that down so you can stay on our planet for another weekend, you better listen to your sister. Humble yourself, cease and desist, and do justice. I got good news for white people, because I know some of y'all are my fans, but I'm going to give it to you straight. You go sit your funny looking self down somewhere and show some respect and stop killing and murdering and lying and destroying. Otherwise, the Most High is going to make sure, because y'all know black folks love y'all so much. Black folks have refused to even defend themselves when y'all try to illegally kill them. The universe gotta get involved, because Negroes love y'all so much. The love that some black folks have for their open enemies that murder and kill and destroy them is so sick. God gotta get involved with the universal order, because he know we ain't finna do it. We too in love. Thumbs up, like and share.
Like they don't get held feet to fire the way Brady does.
Well, I think the thing is, had Mr. Kraft and Coach Belichick been wearing the hat, That might be a different story. They're kind of like,
but y'all don't know. Apparently, Tom Brady done put his funny looking self out there with the MAGA hat. He didn't come out and say, "Oh, I voted for Trump." No, this fool said, "I'm finna pull out the modern sheets." Y'all know the modern day Ku Klux Klan sheets is the MAGA hat. Similar. If you're a Proud Boy or the Boogaloo Boys, they got their own little codes. Y'all know that the white supremacy have different uniforms. Some of them have these different kinds of tattoos, right? Some of the different white supremacist group have different colors on. Y'all talk black to me. Forrest say, drink something. You go drink something, baby. I do drink something. I know what to do. I'm doing some stuff with my medical doctor, baby, that's helping me with the cough to pull up suppressed drugs that was shot into my body over several years called biologics. Your sister has been dealing with a serious illness that's related to my major organ and has affected more than one organ. So if you can't stand the cough, baby, please, God, today there are other Fly Nubian queens on the channel. Please go watch their shows. I push other queens. Go watch their show. Please do. And after I done said all that, I'll take a sip. Now that I done rebuked you, I'll take a sip. Love y'all. I say that to you in love. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I got to remind grown-ups that you grown-ups. Some of the stuff that y'all do in public on social media, you teach your kids never to do. It's so rude. And you don't even be thinking, keep up with my show to know what's going on. Ask somebody in the chat. Moreover, you feel free to reach me at Vicky Dillard, P.O. Box 460473, Glendale, Colorado 80246 if you want to put in a donation in the mail or do something like that. I got people that love me so much, y'all are sending me literal herbal solutions. Somebody shout out the Beehive. Thank you, Naturally. She said, I can't even handle the gems you dropping tonight, Queen. Oh, my sister, Naturally Tura. Naturally Tura been with me a while. She is such a blessing to me and the network. That's my sister. Thank you for your kind words, and I bless your gift, sis, 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, family, like and share.
Behind the scenes, where like a lot of prominent black athletes have to be behind the scenes with Mr. Farrakhan.
Wait a minute, whoa. This is where we going. But we go shift real fast. But we shift. But we do a quick shift. Cause this the done dollar. This the done dollar right here. Y'all ready? See, Shannon Sharp ain't Muslim, but Shannon Sharp understands that when they come for Farrakhan, they're coming for black folk, because it's the white supremacist that knows that he stands for black. He's been serving for blacks for 60 some odd years, longer than some of your grandmamas and your great grandmamas, because some of y'all have a lot of kids and stuff, and whatnot. And that's cool. But he's been on just serving longer than some of you. He in his 80s, but he's been serving longer than some of you. He been on his work is older than your grandmamas. Some of y'all's grandmamas. Dad, I bless your $100 gift. Dad Epps, I bless your $100 gift into Black Media 1,000-fold. Receive that. I thank all of you all that strengthen our war chest. And the portion that's left over from the money from the platform, just know that the higher ups say that they turn around and reinvest it into the network. So we thank you so much. Thumbs up, like and share, family. Let me take a quick moment before we do this big shift. Did y'all see who Shannon just invoked? Watch this. For those of you that are watching us, join my exclusive 2-hour upcoming mastermind course. I keep pushing this, family, because people come in and out. This is not regular TV. So I'm trying to respect people that are coming in and out that may not know about it. Plus, I want you to show up, because what I'm getting ready to drop is going to give me 2 hours to do it. It's going to change your life if you have enough sense to invest in yourself or your woman or the lady in your life, brothers. Sign up at FlyNubianMastermind.com. FlyNubianMastermind.com. I'm talking about the secret money in your womb this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. The secret money in your womb, sis. It's going to be amazing. Men and women are different, and we manifest differently. I'm just barely starting on the journey, and I can't wait to share with you what I've learned so far. FlyNubianMastermind.com to sign up today. Hurry.
You have to do.
Watch this.
Kraft and Coach Belichick been wearing the hat. That might be a different story. They're kind of like behind the scenes.
Let me say this real quick. So you see his Skip Bayless tried to deflect because of how all the truth that Shannon Sharp was dropping about Tom Brady, right? So he deflects by bringing up Kraft and all of them, right? But Shannon makes a good point by saying, had they been wearing the hat? even though they may have privately supported. He said, well, his point was Tom Brady was provoking. He was making his stance about where he stands as it relates to white supremacy. It had nothing to do with him just saying he voted for Trump and he's not going to be shamed. Because we knew, like some of the names that Shannon mentioned, that Skip mentioned, we knew some of them supported Trump. But this is him flaunting it. This is the white supremacists that shows you they tattoo or throw up their symbols. Y'all love to talk about black gangbanging. And of course, you all know that the conditions of the slums and the conditions of urban neighborhoods were created, man-made by our open enemies. You don't care nothing about how people came to be, but how do you justify the white gangbangers that's on all levels of society? The white gangbangers that's in Congress that sends your children to war to gangbang across the water and kill hundreds of thousands of people and then drive up trillions of dollars in our taxpayer dollars so that they can go over there and take control of somebody else's resources or government. Make it make sense. Y'all don't call them gangbangers. But I digress. Get back to this video, Vicky, so you can get ready to go.
Like a lot of prominent black athletes have to be behind the scenes with Mr. Farrakhan.
What you say?
That's what you have to do, because you remember they was trying to cancel folks this summer. You remember Deshaun Jackson, Skip?
Come on.
Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he...
This not Vicky saying this. This Shannon Sharp saying this. This not some deep conspiracy theorist, somebody that's in black grassroots that's obscure and over there, and we keep them at her at a distance. We're not going to bring Vicky out like that. Gary, get that work, baby girl. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for your gift. Thank you for your kind words. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. What you say, Shannon?
Something about what Mr. Farrakhan is saying. You remember that? Now, Tom Brady, that ain't never happened to a white athlete.
Okay.
He said, they ain't never. Did you all hear? Y'all ain't paying attention to Skip. Skip breathing hard. Skip is breathing hard and no words are coming out fast because there's nothing he can say or do to combat that.
Trying to cancel folks this summer. You remember Deshaun Jackson, Skip? Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he said something about what Mr. Farrakhan is saying.
Look at the hypocrisy. He said the owner called Deshaun in over Farrakhan. But who called Tom? Who called Tom in over his support of an open white supremacist who told other white supremacists to stand by and who's responsible for murdering folk and starting wars and local beef? And who did anybody call Tom in? The man somebody told me to take a sip. I'm taking a sip. Mr. Farrakhan don't own no team. But y'all call Deshaun in. I wish I would give Tom Brady some credit for anything. The Delaware driver says, I'm a Beehive warrior. Ooh, thank you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Get back to it.
Police have to be behind the scenes with Mr. Farrakhan. That's what you have to do. Because
first of all, Shannon, black athletes don't have to be behind the scenes, but they support a Farrakhan. You guys choose to be. If you guys busted a move like LeBron James and the other basketball athletes were doing before Obama sabotaged, they was getting ready to shut down the NFL, and all of the white owners and agents and everybody was freaking out because the athletes actually got together in large enough numbers to affect the bottom line. And they talked to Barry's butt. LeBron talked to Obama, and Obama told LeBron, "No, go on and play and stuff. Just do this and tell them that they got to invest over here in some little games for the kids of color." You all chose to quietly, secretly support Minister Farrakhan. When I tell you that when I quote scripture, I'm not quoting scripture from the white supremacist interpretation. Are you hearing me? I don't use the homiletics, the hermeneutics, or the exegesis. I said it. Look it up if you don't know what that means. Or the white supremacists. You don't take a holy book, the rapist, the kidnapper. You don't get to take a holy book and tell me what thus saith the Lord. I'm the original woman, a direct descendant of God. I school you, so sit down. I've been on the planet for trillions of years. We are the Ancient of Days that's written about that has no birth records. You don't get to tell me nothing. But you can sit down in my class in the back and you can stand your funny looking self up. And when you're done learning, you can leave a check and bow and give thanks. Some of you take and repeat and live by their homiletics, hermeneutics, and exegesis. Why am I speaking about that? Because as it's written, we're the Ancient of Days. We have no birth record. You don't get to tell me nothing. And to the degree I do study my open enemy, I'm only studying my open enemy to learn the wisdom that you stole from us and that was hidden from us. God, that's good. To the degree I do watch our open enemy as it relates to business, entrepreneurship, I watch you to learn the secrets that you all stole from us and hid from us. Secrets that are ours, wisdom that's ours. To the degree I watch you and learn, that's what I'm watching. I'm still watching myself in action. God, today. So I do learn. I do watch. There's some insight I can get. The insight that you stole and that you kept hidden, that was always ours. I'll watch you for that. I'll pay it I can share. I'm almost done.
You remember they was trying to cancel folks this summer. You remember Deshaun Jackson, Skip? Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he said something about what Mr. Farrakhan had said. You remember that? Now, Tom Brady, that ain't gonna never happen to a white athlete.
That ain't gonna never. And here's what my point. I'm bringing up LeBron. You all chose to. Why did I bring up we don't take on the homiletics, hermeneutics, exegesis, the teachings, the preachings, the interpretations of the open enemy, the dogma? Because it's written. I'm gonna give you an example of something. It's written about a Nick at night. In scripture is written about a man named Nicodemus. Is that right? Y'all help me. With my religious. Is that right? Did somebody named Nicodemus? Did they say Nicodemus came to Jesus quietly? I said at night, but secretly. Is that right, y'all? Is that his name, Nicodemus? But what we found out, there was a lot of folks that believed in the Jesus of 2,000 years ago. I say Jesus of 2,000 years ago because I don't believe that that's the only revelation that's at stake. There's a Jesus in our midst. There's a Christ consciousness, a Christ person, a Christ consciousness, a person, and a Christ people, I believe. There are multiple interpretations in our midst, right? What happened was within what? For those of y'all that don't know, it was clear that there were those that secretly believed in Jesus, but they didn't say it publicly. If the athletes did what LeBron and them were going to do before Obama's interrupted and sabotaged that black power move that it would have been, if enough black athletes got together, you all wouldn't have to secretly support Minister Farrakhan. And when I'm talking about Minister Farrakhan, I'm not talking about just Minister Farrakhan. I'm talking about anybody that's considered to be a revolutionary, anybody that's considered to be a truth teller that mainstream ignores or demonizes, lies on, and slanders. I got to get ready to go to get ready for my class in a minute. Thumbs up, like, and share. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Everybody in the digital building, on the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe button, would you? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, subscribe, share, share, share. And don't forget to sign up this week, this Saturday, 2 p.m., my exclusive class, sis, The Secret Money in Your Womb, FlyNubianMastermind.com, FlyNubianMastermind.com. Sharice Fleming, long live the queen. I bow to you, my sister, Sharice. That's my sister, my blessing. I love, 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 love y'all. I know some of your names because you have been a supporter and not just in the chat. And I'm talking about holding it down for quite some time. And I thank you for your support of me and the network and all of your gifts. I blessed 1,000-fold. You know who you are.
Okay, I got it. But Mr. Farrakhan's views are obviously anti-Semitic.
What about President Trump? So
watch this. You see them lying. Somebody said they lying. How many of you all know the anti-Semitic stuff that Donald Trump said? How many of you all know that none of them white supremacists and none of those organizations that was trying to allow Minister Farrakhan, none of them have come out strong about Trump. None of them have urged the Republicans during the first impeachment to not only convict, but remove him. Y'all know all that anti-Semitic stuff that Trump said and supported? That's the reason why Shannon said, what about Trump? Thank you, Nicole, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold, beloved. And thank you for your suggestion, dear sister. I'm with the holistic doctor, so she's got me on all kinds of stuff. So trust me, she's monitoring me, and things are changed up and as necessary to help me to see what works. But thank you so much, precious. Watch this. But they lied on Minister Farrakhan. They took his words out of context. It's a lie. The Most High put your loving, protected, and healing arms around this young man. Is the only way you know any case. Bless your gift, Donna. Watch this.
And I said,
no, I got it. I'm just putting them in the same.
But my thing is with President Trump and
watch the last thing Skip Baseless said.
That's what you have to do, because you remember they was trying to cancel folks this summer. You remember Deshaun Jackson, Skip? Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he said something about what Mr. Farrakhan had said. You remember that? Now, Tom Brady, that ain't gonna ever happen to a white athlete.
Okay, I got it. But Mr. Farrakhan's views are obviously anti-Semitic.
What about President Trump? So anti-Semitic.
No, I got it. I'm just putting them in the same.
Look at Skip. No, I got it. The no, I got it wasn't no, I got it. The no is please stop. I can't take it no more. You're exposing us. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. The man of sin being revealed. Stop revealing us, Shannon. Enough of pulling back the mask. The enough I got it wasn't no enough I got it. The enough, I got it was stop. You're overwhelming me with the black intelligence. I'm drowning, a big black brain. This is like I'm on a football field and a brother is coming to smash me down. You're taking me out, brother. I can't take it. The big black brain, not the big black body. But the big black brain is crushing me. I got it.
But my thing is with President Jackson, Skip, Howie Roseman and the owner called him in because he said something about what Mr. Farrakhan had said.
Watch this.
Anti-black, anti-Semitic. So we gonna weigh more one way more than the other.
And obviously Minister Farrakhan's anti-white.
Listen to this, fool. This white man up here saying that obviously Minister Farrakhan is anti-white. Use a lie. Y'all trip me out when you see somebody black who has no condensation or moisture or dew or rain or sleet or snow in them. When they call America out for her anti-black racism, you guys turn around and call the people anti-white. Telling the truth about the black condition and demanding that it be rectified, that we get justice. And in the meantime, helping black folks to clean themselves up and telling black folks to do for self. Y'all call that person anti-white. That's the equivalent of a parent that properly disciplines their child, imposes sanctions, reasonable and righteous sanction on their child for smoking weed, doing drugs, staying out late, disobeying. When the parent says, didn't I tell you? When the parent says you were wrong for this, when the parent imposes sanction, y'all say, well, you hate your child. No, fool. You're anti-child, dummy. See, that's a trick of the white supremacists so that you can deflect and you don't have to do justice. We're not going to let you deflect. Nowhere will you find a clip where anybody that's a follower of Minister Farrakhan, as far as I know, that you're going to find is responsible, that any of his people went and invaded the Capitol and responsible for 5 deaths. God, today! You're not going to find where any of his people went out and committed a terrorist attack and set something on fire, blew something up, or tore something up, raped somebody. Y'all play too much! And every time you point to that, every time you keep pointing to, but they go into the prisons. Every time you point to, but they in the hood helping the up and out, the down and out, and the nobodies. But every time they point to, but they got doctors and scientists and stuff. Every time you point to, they got businesses. Every time you point to, they do international business. Every time you point to, oh, they got land and they grow their own food and stuff like that. Every time you point to, you ignore all of that goodness. Oh, that reminds me of another scripture. When they tried to get Jesus for doing a miracle, what did they say? And they wanted to crucify him. He said, for what good deeds are you trying to kill me for? Which one of the miracles are you trying to get me crucified and killed for? Y'all play too much. And then y'all, what make it worse, Jamil Hill. That's why I gave that long member the work a few months ago recently. Jamil Hill's very black self, who works for a very white Atlantic publishing company. She did a piece calling Minister Farrakhan's work vile and dogging out Deshaun Jackson. But Jamil Hill's piece that she did a few months ago, she didn't just dog out Minister Farrakhan. She didn't just dog out Deshaun Jackson. I did the show too because she dogged out black folks in general. Because Jamil Hill said in her piece, correcting Deshaun Jackson, she said that black people can be culturally arrogant. I repeat, Jamil Hill, who used to be one of these little sports ESN people, before they gave her all that work. She claimed, oh, they didn't fire me. Girl, the technical language might be different, but they created such a hostile environment for your black self. You fled. You had to go. So they fired you. White people know how to make it look like they didn't fire you by creating horrible conditions. They probably offered you food stamps for a salary and some Section 8. And you said, okay, I quit. And for the record, I get to say they didn't fire me, I left them. Well, if they offer you food stamps for your salary, baby, that's called they fired you. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Everybody that has it on the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And this prominent lawn member who was trying to get credit from Zaddy. What did Jamil hear? This was recently. Google it. She said black people can be culturally arrogant. She dogged out Deshaun, Miss Farrakhan, and black folk in general. She said us, black people, can be culturally arrogant. If you don't go sit your, and then Jamil, she responded to me on an Instagram post on Charlamagne the God's page. Trying to tell me, I did a show on it. Jamil Hill, she responded to me on Charlamagne the God's page on Instagram, telling me that if I think that my words or something or another, she said, was going to change her mind, you're sorely wrong or something. Girl, are you crazy? I ain't worried about changing no lawn member's mind, much as y'all love Zaddy. And you telling that white, football player, to back that thing up. Girl, I'm exposing you, fool. I was trying to save the life of another would-be lawn member. I was using you an example of what not to be in life. I wasn't trying to reform you. If you were serious about your being reformed, you would sign up for my my coon class for the Sambos and the Mammoths and stuff. My rehab I got going. If you was really serious about it, then I would be willing to help you. Girl, I was exposing you. I was trying to save the life of other people. Fool. I look and see. I gotta go.
Okay, so but you can say they're the Farrakhan's anti-white.
Yeah.
Okay, so but you can say
white people love to lie.
They're the same.
I'm talking about the white supremacists do.
People automatically assume he's anti-this when he's pro-black. No, I don't gotta be against.
Say it again, Shannon. People assume he's anti-white because he's pro-black.
If I'm for that, I'm for my people being educated. I'm for my people being prosperous.
You better preach.
I'm for my people having rights and protection. That don't mean I'm against you having that. That means I just want that for my people, like you get that for yours.
God, today, I'm just going to let it stand for what it is. I'm just going to let him get the last word today for that, baby. He just broke that down, didn't he? Don't need to add nothing to it. It just is what it is. See, he on the network, Jamil, that you used to be on. You see? He on the network you used to be on. I just noted that. There's a bit of irony. Right there. I gotta go. I got so much more I want to say, but I wanted to expose that to let you guys know that when the white supremacists use certain black folk, they represent something bigger than just whatever little disagreement you have with them. I ain't fooling with nobody just because they Muslim, fooling with you because you just Christian or you into this and that. No, dummy. Black first. Black first. That's a type of religion. Oh, no, Vicky didn't say that. That's a type of spirituality. Oh, no, she didn't. Because your black nature is one that's in harmony with nature. That's what it means to be divine in the first place, is when you're living in accordance and with harmony with nature. I just want everybody to know you ain't running nothing in the black community. You don't dictate to us who we can listen to. And because we're at war, black family, wherever you are, on the economic and the social spectrum, there may be a price temporarily. But if your people back you, there's a way for you to still be prosperous and successful and to make a mark on the world that cannot be erased. And it will have impact in this world and in the world to come. That's what my work is about. That's what my life is about. That's why I was deployed to this planet. Y'all play too much. Every black woman needs to join this week's Saturday, February 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Go to flynubianmastermind.com, flynubianmastermind.com, not Flynubian TV, flynubianmastermind.com. Where your 2-year-old baby's at to make a song. Flynubian Mastermind, point to your head. Because I want you to go to that website as soon as I get out of here. Sign you and every woman you know, all the Girl Scouts, all your sorors up for the Secret Money in Your Womb exclusive mastermind. The Secret Money in Your Womb this Saturday, February 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Don't you miss it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got to go. I got clubvicky.com coming up in just a few minutes. This is my privilege, my honor, my bliss. I bow to you, dear family, because you're such a special people. We're in our finest.